So recently it seems like everyone and their dog is doing a no-buy 2024, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the bandwagon. I've never actually done something like this. I think more realistic for me, I'm just going to do a no-buy month. So it's gonna be the month of February, starting on the 1st, which is today. And I'm really curious if I can do this for more than a month, but we shall see. So be sure to subscribe to kind of follow the journey. So the main reason I want to do a no-buy in general is because I feel like my shopping habits have gotten out of control, specifically with clothes, accessories, shoes, stuff like that. About a year and a half ago, I decided to redo like my entire wardrobe and move to an all black, kind of more minimalist type of closet. I sold a bunch of stuff off, and then I went on this kind of shopping frenzy, buying a bunch of stuff to replace the things that I was getting rid of, which is not the best plan. I realize now that I didn't really have a focused intention with it. I was more just like, just completely redo my closet, do something completely different. And in this like over a year-long process of buying stuff, I found myself actually feeling addicted to shopping, to mostly online shopping, sometimes in person, but obsessively and habitually going to sites like the RealReal, Grailed, and Depop, and Mercari, and just trying to find anything that I thought would go well with this kind of all black, mostly black capsule wardrobe. I can genuinely say that shopping brings me, that dopamine hit, that kind of momentary or temporary joy, that satisfaction of finding something, especially finding a good price on it, buying it, waiting for it to ship, unboxing it, trying it on. But something happened, I would say, around December of 2023, where I just started feeling like anxiety from shopping. I started seeing all these videos about like no buy 2024 and low buy this, low buy that. And I like a good challenge, so I was like, okay, maybe I should try this too. So here is the document that I actually drafted up. And of course you can use the same kind of outline for you, but like tweak this if you need to. This is just what works for me. And it basically comes down to my intentions, the do not buy list, and then the exceptions to the rule, because let's be real, we still have to spend money in this world. And let me know down in the comments if this kind of list resonates with you, or if you are also trying a no buy month, or maybe even a no buy year. All right, so here we go. No buy month. The duration is February 1st to February 29th, so it's actually a leap year, which is pretty cool. And here are my intentions. Number one is the biggest one, to spend less time shopping. And under that, I listed habitually, recreationally, and emotionally. Habitually is kind of like the habit of shopping, like kind of the first thing I do in the day should not be shopping. It shouldn't be looking for things that I should buy to be a part of that consumerist, capitalistic process. And also sprinkled throughout the day, like how much is that thing now? Did this thing drop in price? Oh, maybe this is on sale. This whole like habit that I found myself getting into around shopping in particular started to feel pretty toxic. As fun as it is, it still had this kind of negative feeling to it. Like I actually started feeling anxiety about it. Shopping has also felt like recreationally, it was my go-to activity when I wanted to get myself out of the house or do something that felt like I was interacting with the world. Shopping is a really good excuse to do that, not gonna lie, but spending like so much time and energy and money, where I started to realize it's actually kind of an emotional thing. A lot of times when we shop, it's usually because we need something emotionally. There's some type of feeling of anxiousness, or maybe it's FOMO. I think for me, it was to fill some type of loneliness void, or this social anxiety that I'm spending too much time alone. I need to get myself out of the house. Sometimes I'll be upset or angry, and then I'll start shopping as a way to kind of soothe that pressure that I'm putting on myself. The second intention is to spend more time nourishing relationships with important people in my life. It's going to get morbid for a second. If you're on your deathbed, are you really going to miss the clothes that you have accrued over the years? Maybe a little bit, but I think for me, the relationships that I have, the people in my life, the experiences that I have, that's going to be what is way more meaningful to me than the clothes that I have. As much as I love fashion and clothes and personal style, I don't think I'm really going to miss much. I mean, I definitely want to look cute in the casket, or as they cremate my bones or whatever. Damn, this is getting creepy. But yeah, clothes are just clothes. They are important and they protect us and help us channel our emotions, but they're not the end all for me. I want to spend more time nourishing and embracing the people that are important to me. Another intention is to use and embrace my closet and my wardrobe for what it is, not what it could or should be. In other words, I feel like I kind of have a really good capsule wardrobe going on, and I have a lot of really good staple pieces, really good basics at this point, a few really like standout pieces, and I've started already naturally developing this habit of embracing my wardrobe for what it already is, and trying to get myself out of the mindset of like, yeah, this is cool, but I think I need that jacket over there or another pair of linen pants or this or that I feel like would complete the wardrobe somehow. Most of us probably already have exactly what we need, more than enough clothes to completely cover our bodies for several days, if not months, without repeating anything. And yeah, I want to shop my closet in the way I would shop a store and find stuff that I haven't worn in a while and be like, ooh, that would be really cool with these pants. Try out new combinations and try different styling with certain pieces to completely transform them. Sometimes it's as easy as popping the collar in a shirt or rolling up a sleeve or something to change the aesthetic of it. And I want to do more of that kind of stuff versus just buying a new piece when I feel bored with what I already have. Another huge intention is to practice sustainability and to have less impact on the environment. As we hopefully all know at this point, the fashion industry is a huge polluter. The amount of water that is wasted, the amount of harmful chemical processes that are used to dye these garments, the amount of labor that goes into making all of these things in sometimes and often not so nice environments. I don't want to be a part of that as much as I can be. And that's another reason why I buy secondhand, mostly used clothing. So nothing new has to be produced or new materials don't have to be, chemically processed. By reusing and taking care of the clothes that we already have, we're putting less strain on the environment. Be mindful of where your clothes are coming from, how they're being processed and produced. Another huge intention I have with the no buy is to have more meaningful and fun experiences. For example, I love nature. I like walking around and exercising in nature, or just small get-togethers, like stuff that you can do where instead of spending money on your clothes, you're spending more money on experiences and sharing really fun moments with friends, family, your loved ones, etc. I also want to spend more time and energy on hobbies. I kind of feel like I've been neglecting some of my hobbies, one of which is actually upcycling clothes, like buying thrift stuff, making a bag out of a shirt or something, or adding embellishments to already existing clothes that I have. I also want to practice drumming more. I used to play drums in punk bands and stuff when I was in high school, and I want to get back into that stuff. It doesn't really cost money to do a lot of these things too. My last main intention is to feel less anxiety, especially about finances, because of course, especially if you're buying designer stuff, all of this stuff that we're buying adds up very, very quickly. And I've been using this app called Acloset. This is not sponsored, but I've been using this app to organize my closet and to help me use the stuff that is kind of hidden deep in the crypt that is my closet. It tracks the cost per wear of everything, and it helps me just get in the practice of using my actual clothes. But it's also giving me a new awareness of how much money I'm actually spending per month on clothes and accessories. And it's a lot more than I thought. I didn't think I was spending that much, but it added up. So what am I actually not going to buy? Like I was just saying, what I mostly spend my money on are clothes, accessories, shoes. So under my do not buy list, clothes is the number one. Specifically tops, outerwear, and pants. Those seem to be like the top categories of my spending. Number two is accessories, which includes shoes and jewelry, also bags. So for accountability, I'm saying it in this video, I'm not going to spend money on clothes, accessories, shoes, etc. for the entire month of February. Kind of pains me to say it, but I'm just gonna do it and hold myself accountable by making this video. There are also exceptions that I feel like we should have to the no buy rules. For me, the top one, of course, is groceries and occasional takeout food. We gotta fuel our bodies. We gotta feel good about what we're eating and eat right. I'm not saying I'm just going to buy like everything in sight now that I'm not spending money on clothes, but I still want to have that level of intentionality with what kind of food I'm putting into my body, like mostly whole foods, like grains, not a whole lot of processed stuff. Originally, takeout food was on my no-buy list, but I took it out of there because I usually actually don't spend that much money on takeout. And for me, it feels like I'm treating myself and it doesn't feel super gluttonous when I do it. Another huge and obvious exception is home stuff, like paying your bills, services related to to the upkeep of your property or whatever. Another huge exception for me is supplies for hobbies and my creative work. Because I'm a content creator and because I have hobbies that sometimes require supplies, I'm not going to just not buy stuff so I can't create. I do want to have some intention with it to buy just what I need. This is for my hobby, this is for my work, not for just my rampant consumerism. A couple of exceptions I definitely want to make too are for experiences and entertainment. Again, I want to have more fun doing things versus buying things. I do want to spend money on museums, art, education, reading, health, nature, traveling, friend visits, metal shows because I love death metal. Experiences are what enrich our lives. It's what gives us memories. It's that stuff that we will take with us and cherish for the rest of our lives. Buying things, not so much, but experiences, yes. Another huge exception is date night with my boo. Sometimes my husband and I actually go shopping for fun on date night. And if the date night starts going towards, hey, let's buy something, I'm going to be intentional and stick to this no buy rule for at least February, hopefully longer, where I'm not buying clothes when we're out and about. This is date night. This is not Ben go buy everything in sight night. So after saying all that stuff, it actually feels really good for me to be doing this. I feel like I'm going to have less impact on the environment. I'm going to spend less money, hopefully have less anxiety overall, get out of the habit of shopping when I feel lonely or sad or something, spend more time in nature and doing fun things with friends and family, building relationships. I think that's the most important takeaway from this. And if you're thinking about trying a no buy as well, like for the entire year, or maybe just for a month or a week or even a day, let me know down in the comments, like what are your intentions for doing it? Why are you going to do it? What are you not going to buy, and what are the exceptions to your own rules? And if you watched all the way to the end of this video, leave a pumpkin emoji in the comments down below. And let's see how it goes. Will we be able to last the entire month of February without buying any clothes? I don't know. Be sure to subscribe, and we shall see.